Easy ways to protect and organize. When it comes to practical, low-cost solutions for protecting wires and improving organization, heat shrink tubing is hard to beat. While it's often associated with large electrical or industrial projects, heat shrink is incredibly useful for many simple, everyday applications. Whether you're fixing a household item or adding a professional touch to your DIY project, using heat shrink can make your work cleaner, safer, and longer lasting. Let's explore some of the easiest and most effective ways you can use heat shrink tubing today. Repairing frayed cords. Phone chargers, laptop cables, and appliance cords can develop frays over time, exposing dangerous wiring. Instead of replacing an entire cable, you can quickly and safely repair it with heat shrink tubing. Simply slide a piece over the damaged area and apply heat M-. This creates a strong, insulating cover that extends the life of your cable and prevents potential hazards. Labeling and color coding wires. Trying to keep track of multiple cables or wires? Heat shrink tubing makes it easy. Available in a variety of colors, you can slide a piece over each wire before connecting it. Once shrunk, the tubing provides a permanent, professional-looking label. Some people even write on the tubing with permanent markers for better identification. Bundling cables neatly. Tired of messy wires behind your TV or under your desk? Heat shrink tubing offers a simple way to bundle cables together neatly. Slip a larger diameter tube over the group of wires, apply heat, and watch it create a snug, organized cluster. It's a great alternative to zip ties, especially if you want a more durable and polished look. Protecting soldered joints. In electronics work, exposed solder joints are vulnerable to moisture, corrosion, and physical damage. Heat shrink tubing provides an easy and effective way to insulate and reinforce these connections, ensuring longer lasting and safer repairs. Always slide the tubing onto the wire before soldering, then position and heat it after the joint is complete. Enhancing tool grips. Tools like screwdrivers, wrenches, or even bike handles can sometimes benefit from a better grip. Applying a section of heat shrink tubing can add a layer of comfort, improve handling, and give old tools a second life. Simply slide the tubing over the handle and apply heat to form a snug, textured grip. Waterproofing electrical connections. For outdoor or marine applications, protecting electrical connections from water is crucial. Special adhesive-lined heat shrink tubing can create a waterproof seal when shrunk, safeguarding your connections from moisture and preventing rust or electrical shorts. Tips for best results. Use a heat gun. For even shrinking and to avoid damage, always use a heat gun rather than an open flame. Measure before cutting. Always ensure the tubing is slightly larger than the item you're covering. Work in a well-ventilated space. Especially when using adhesive-lined tubing, ventilation helps minimize exposure to fumes. Heat shrink tubing isn't just for electricians and technicians, it's a simple, powerful tool that anyone can use for small repairs, organization, and protection projects around the house or workplace. With a little heat and a few minutes of work, you can make your cables safer, your workspace neater, and your tools more durable. Keep a small assortment of heat shrink tubing on hand. You'll be amazed at how often it comes in handy.